In this lecture, we're going to talk about how to program your attitude towards pair trading and your response to trading losses. First, let's start off by saying trading is extremely challenging. It's not by any means easy to do, hence why most people fail. All trading and investing strategies have losing trades and go through periods of drawdown and underperformance. It's the nature of the market. This is where most people give up after a bad trade or period of underperformance. The only way you can continue to trade through these periods is by having a high conviction on your trading system. You have to believe that over the long term, you'll come out ahead. If you don't have 100% confidence in your trading system, you'll be vulnerable to bad trading decisions and ultimately give up on it. That's why you have to thoroughly understand and believe in pair trading. One of the best ways to build your confidence is by paper trading. Without risking real money, you don't have the mental pressures that you do when real money is on the line. You can paper trade for as long as it takes to build your confidence. We recommend at least 100 trades and 3 months of paper trading before starting with real money. And when you do trade with real money, it should be using very small trade values. You shouldn't be risking money that you need. Ideally, you trade with risk capital that you could afford to lose. Not only will you not put yourself in a bad situation for you and your family, but mentally, it makes trading so much easier to do. Like any other specialist skill, it will take time to master. After you've made 100 small trades, you will naturally have a good understanding and feel for the strategy, and this will give you the confidence to scale up your size. Pair trading is very similar to running an insurance business. In an insurance business, you collect lots of small premiums. However, every now and then, you have to make a large payout. Pair trading is the same thing. Most of your trades will be small winners. However, every now and then, some bad news will come out on a stock you're holding. No amount of technical indicators or analysis can predict when some bad news might come out. For example, you might be holding a short position in a gold company, then one day they discover a new gold deposit on land the company owns, and the stock skyrockets, leaving your short position showing a big open loss. This kind of scenario happens with all trading systems, and it's why most people don't have the mental strength to trade consistently over a long period of time. We've been programmed to think that if we take a loss, it must mean we've done something wrong and we must change something. However, most of the time, that's not the case. You just simply have to take the loss and move forward, sticking to your trading rules. Even the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett, still to this day makes mistakes and loses money on some investments. But what's most important is that in the long run, his wins outnumber his losses. And that's what trading is all about. Just like a business, you will have expenses such as staff, wages, rent, electricity, cost of goods, IT, insurance, taxes, etc. For example, say you run a restaurant. Everything is going smoothly. You're making $10,000 a month in profits. Then, all of a sudden, your commercial fridge at the back breaks down and costs you $15,000 to buy a new one, wiping out all of the last 6 weeks of profits. What would you do? Would you start changing the items on the menu? Would you change the decor of the restaurant? Would you close the doors? Or would you just buy a new fridge and get on with it? In trading, your costs are your commissions, trading tools, and your losses. So don't be upset when you have to take a loss. Instead, learn to accept them as part of the business. If there were no losses, it would be really easy to trade and everybody would be doing it, and it would soon cease to exist. So the very fact that there are occasional large losses is the reason why there are gains to be had. Because most people can't stomach the losses and give up, leaving room in the market for the disciplined to benefit.